All right, everyone, here we go with the week of March 12th through the 18th. I've been looking forward to this. Let's cut the deck. All right, I just put it down. I don't want to know. Let's just cut the deck and get a theme energy here. I did it yesterday, right? So we'll do it here. We'll see. Oh, Six of Cups. What did I say yesterday? Right? I said something reminded me of a Six of Cups. I don't remember where it was, but I said something reminded me of a Six of Cups. That's that same energy. So wherever that is, that's a very important position in the Friday reading. It's really cool. Yeah, somebody's coming back. But when you're ready, there's you, right? There's the Seven of Pentacles. That's you. That's the whole. Remember, I did the silent read. Yeah, somebody's showing up when you're done cooking. When you're in just the right energy, this person will show up. It probably has a lot to do with what I talked about in the Mars reading. Okay, it probably does. And I remember I said I kept referring back to the Empress, right? I kept saying, all right, just remember, don't be hothead Steve. All right, here we go. Let's shuffle the deck. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. I know it's a weekly reading, but I'm not a fucking Time Lord. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. This is April 12th through the 18th. I don't even know what I said at the beginning of this. I probably made up some numbers. I have no idea. April 12th through the 18th is the actual reading. With the soulmate cycle with the 12 pieces, about 9 out of the 12 should resonate. We clarify this reading, and in this reading we're asking what actions they're likely to take towards you in the coming week. Again, the coming week could be a few weeks from now. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. We've been talking about the economics of energy in recent readings to try to help explain that to people. Well, it says it's my Thursday horoscope, and it didn't happen on Thursday. Oh my God. Okay. Really? Every astrology website in particular should have an intro page that everyone should read before they're allowed to go to the astrology, to the readings. It should tell them about energy. It should talk about it. It should explain energy set up. Maybe even steal my grandma analogy at Thanksgiving where she puts food pre-prepped and it goes in the oven at different times. It's a good analogy. Some of you go in the oven right away. Others of you, you're not there yet. For a lot of you right now, you're not there yet. Your energy's being held. But you got something big. You got a big soulmate returning. It is a returning soulmate, okay? Just don't get disappointed if it's like Uncle Tony or something. You know what I'm saying? I can't control that. The overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table, right, is the Four of Cups. The card's a little smaller. I should probably move it closer. The Four of Cups. What's under that? And the Four of Swords. I'm just going to equate this to you a little bit. It applies to the incoming energy. But for you, I'm just going to tell you, you may find this week a bit of a snore fest. You might find that you don't feel like doing anything too much. I can dig it. I think I even said that last week. I think that's some run-over energy. I think it carries over. Could be the time of year you get springtime lethargy. Right here in the northern hemisphere, it's springtime. Springtime lethargy is a thing. People show up at the doctor's office all fucking spring long. I'm tired. I'm fatigued all the time. Oh my God. It happens. This pollen season's been the worst. You should read the Los Angeles Reddits on this year's pollen season. That's me. I'll tell you what. The Four of Swords and the whatever. You may find this week a bit of a kind of a thing. All right, you may. I don't know. Let's see where we go. Our story starts with Aries, position 1, ends with Pisces, position 12. All right, let's see where we're at. Let's go. The Hierophant. Is this going to surprise anybody? The Hierophant? I think it was the overall energy the other day. I'm pretty sure it was because it's that guru energy again. This is somebody here. I'm going to apply it to the incoming energy now. You brought this person a lot of healing, but they're disappointed in themselves that they pretend that what you said didn't matter. You showed this person something, a genuine guru showing them a better way, and they're mad that they didn't think of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a bit of that, okay? But you did bring some healing to this person. Let's see let's clarify. Let's go. The Hierophant, why is it here? Tell me about it. Interesting. Is it communication? More like realization. Communication, I don't know. Let's see. The Hierophant. Six of Swords. Yeah, it's not surprising. That feels like a Six of Cups. That feels like a Six of Cups energy. I bet it was a Six of Swords the other day. It probably was. Whoops, sorry. That wasn't spirit, that was my knee. Okay. Somebody, you can't do this. If somebody gives you a big piece of advice and you just write it off as whatever, you can't do that. It doesn't work that way. To give you the analogy, you're starting a new job and you have to be very precise in running a machine. And somebody gives you the secrets to running the machine. You have to do this sequence, otherwise the whole thing will blow up. And you're like, yeah, whatever, right? You're like, yeah, whatever. I'm fine. I got it, right? That machine is going to blow up. You're going to blow up the whole fucking factory. Somebody blew up, metaphorically speaking, their whole life because they ignored something that you pointed out to them, and it festered, and it festered. And it slowly but surely festered in and dug in, and bam, look at that, huh? Why am I your second favorite? I have no idea. Probably because I'm too honest with you. I don't know. Three Swords. There you go. Done deal. It's one of the cards that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle. You don't have to believe me, but this deck had the other one at the bottom when I picked it up, the Five of Cups. I didn't show it to you, but it was there. Three Swords, why is it here? The Wheel of Fortune. Somebody's now figured it out, and I think they want to turn it around. I think this energy might come towards you, but at the very least, I said, I'm not sure if this is communication or if it's just a realization. I think it's a realization that somebody hurt themselves by not listening to you. Can I phrase it that way? And you just catch my drift? Okay? All right. What actions are they going to take? Do I have communication here? Let me pull a bridge. I don't know. The Nine of Cups. I think they hope you'll come towards them. Okay, I think they're wishing for you or trying to manifest you in some way, more like a wishing for you, right? Dropping coins in a wishing well. Steve's viewer, come towards me, kaplunk, right? That kind of a thing. I don't know. It could be that. I think they hope you'll come towards them. Again, it feels like more of a realization. This is fine. Let them sit with their fucking realization, all right? Because you gave them a big piece of advice. You showed them a big something wrong with them, whichever it was. And I don't even think you did it intentionally. I think you just did it by being you, right? Like we talked about the other day, you know. You didn't set out to show them anything. You were just being you. And it irritated them because it's the complete opposite of what they are, and you're incredibly successful. You know, it drives them nuts. All right, here we go. Taurus, position 2, the Ace of Cups. Had to pause for my seasonal allergies there. I'm back. I probably wasn't even gone by your standards, but there's a big gap in the video. Okay. I don't know. This person's going to surprise you, show up. You got a new beginning coming with somebody that you weren't expecting. You just didn't expect a new beginning with this person. Let's see. Let's see if I'm right. I don't know. It's like the cup's been full and it's all of a sudden started leaking. But I think it's only started leaking because it's been sitting for a while, right? It's like your car. It's the worst thing you can do to a car is leave it sitting. You would think, I'm not driving it, Steve. It's nothing's going wrong. No, your whole hydraulic system will start to leak eventually. You'll have a lot of brake problems with your car sitting for a long time. Coolant problems, all the coolant lines will start to leak. That's what's going on here. It's been sitting for a while and it's just sort of started to leak. I don't know. I'm not sure how else to phrase it to you. I don't think you expected anything. I think it's like this relationship with whoever this is like a car you parked in the yard and forgot about. You know, you're just like, well, over there. Maybe you don't do that where you come from, but, I had a friend. When I was a kid, he had his mom had a '66 Volvo sports car. They make them. They used to make them. It was nice. It was forest green. But by the time, this was in the early '90s, and it had grown. The yard had grown around it, kind of a thing, right? There was no getting that thing started again. I think you thought that about this, but strangely enough, I think it'll run. Why is the Ace of Cups here? Am I right? I'm right. It's Temperance. Okay. There's a lot of healing here. What's on top? The Five of Cups, the card that goes with that. And why is that here? The Four of Wands. Again, you've already mourned this relationship. You've already been like, oh, it's over, it's sad. You went out with your friend Janelle and cried over wine and pizza slices. You know, I mean, you've already been out and cried about it. You had a blooming onion, which you blew your diet on because to make yourself feel better. I mean, here it comes. Here comes your new beginning. The Four of Wands. It's firing up again, right? Never thought you'd get it started. But it is what it is. And why was the Volvo story appropriate? Because we got it started. It was growing in the yard and we got it going. We had to rock it back and forth to loosen up the valves and everything and spray it with special shit, but it ran. It needed a lot of new hoses, but it ran. You know, that's what we got here. I wouldn't take it on the freeway just yet. You got some talking to do. I don't know. It might come as a surprise to you, or this person might be trying to surprise you, like I think I said the other day. But I'm going to add to that here and say it might just be the surprise energy I picked up on might be it comes as a surprise to you, right? Nobody was more shocked than me when that Volvo fired up. You know, it's like, holy shit, you got to be kidding me. Right? They make good cars, man, let me tell you. Gemini, position 3. Karma. Ooh. You want me to say judgment, I know, because that means resurrection, somebody returning, kind of. No, it's karma. Somebody's getting bit with karma on their side. I hope it's the person attached to this person that controls them, but I don't know yet. Let's find out. 1966 Volvo sports car, 2.2 liter, 4-cylinder engine, dual carburetors, if I remember correctly. I could be off on the engine size, but I think it was a 2.2 liter 4-cylinder. All right. Cool car. I like the fins in the back. They drive one on Antiques Road Trip every once in a while, but that's a wagon version. This wasn't a wagon version. It was the coupe. Right? So it was a little sportier. They don't need no wagon shit. Right? Here we go. With the Seven of Swords crossing it. Yep, somebody getting some karma. I'm spot on. Somebody gets some karma. Somebody living against their soul's true purpose. And this is what happens. You get spanked. How do you get spanked if you live in it? I mean, how do you tell? I mean, sometimes we're just trapped. You know, this person might be. I pick up with the Gemini third position person. And again, you don't have to be a Gemini. I'm not your astrologer. This ain't your fucking horoscope. I get all the time with this person. It could be a cultural thing. Sometimes you're just stuck. You can't go anywhere. If you try to leave, Daddy will try to find you, and people in Humvees will surround you and shoot anybody with you. I mean, that kind of a thing. It is possible, you know. I could dig it. But in those cases, you're still working against your soul's true purpose. It is a binary universe. Black and white, yes, no, zeros and ones. So the net result is extreme unhappiness. Okay? So, you know, that's a good way to tell. How fucking unhappy are you? Because you're not supposed to be. You know? You'll hear people say it all the time, especially astrologers that know what they're talking about. Life is supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be a struggle. We do all these struggles to ourselves, and in order to control ourselves. We create all these rules so that we have control and order, usually so some fucker can have power over us. Usually that's the case. But really, we're supposed to just be on a journey. We're supposed to be energetic beings having a human experience. And this person's human experience is getting fucked. All right? What's on top? See? I mean, I'm not making this. It was right there. I'm trying to teach you something about energy. The Eight of and Volvos. The energy right here. Eight of Swords. Why is that here? The King of Cups. Somebody is not doing what they love. They're not following their soul's true purpose, and they're catching some shit for it. I think the energy around them might be encouraging them to sneak away. But I think for some of you, it's dangerous for this person to sneak away. I do. And that can be the case. It can be the case. All right. Okay. You don't get to leave the compound, right? Remember Big Love on HBO, right? You don't get to leave the compound kind of a thing. It's a bit of that. It's a little bit for some of you. Not all of you. But in the extreme example, for a couple of you, yeah, there's a compound involved and a prophet, a false prophet, but still, okay. All right, Cancer, the hot spot of the connection cycle. The shit people fall for is beyond me. Cancer, the hot spot of the connection cycle with bookends over here. The sun. too much suppressed love here. They need to get it out. All right. Are they coming towards you? What actions are they going to take towards you? I doubt it. Again, it feels more like a realization week. That's why you might be a bit meh about this week, like I already told you. Right? Okay, the sun. It's crossed by the sun. Oh. Well, I'm right in what I said because it's a yes card. So the universe gave me an answer. That's my party trick, right? Why is the sun crossing the sun? The Queen of Pentacles. And why is that here? The devil. It's not as much the other person attached to you, okay? And again, I will catch shit for this, I'm sure. Steve, I'm a good person. I'm not saying you're not a good person. Can I just say that right off the top here? People see this card and they think, oh, he's going to say I'm a bad person. I'm not saying that. Calm the motherfucker down, sport. Okay? It's what I told you the other day. This person will come towards you when you sort out some kind of karmic shit. When you sort out something, when your energy gets past one element of this. I don't know what it is, but I already told you the other day, I believe I said, unless I dreamt it, there's nothing for you to do. I don't have anything. I think I talked about a golden eagle feather up the ass on a mountain with bongos and a fire. You don't have to do any of that. None of it. Leave the fucking golden eagle alone, okay? If I catch anybody plucking the tail feathers out of a golden eagle, I'm coming for you, all right? But at the end of the day here, you don't have to do anything. And so shut up. Just sit in the woods with sticks in your hair and relax. It's a week where, again, I already said, in relation to you, not much going on. You might be a little bored, a little whatever, a little like, oh, I hate it when Steve's right. I hear you, okay? And I'm not trying to be. It's more your karma, some aspect of your energy working out than it is the other person's. It's fine. Am I saying that their energy is perfect? No. Right? No. But your energy needs to be in a certain frequency for you to receive this person. It goes to what we talked about in the Mars reading, right? So watch that again. It's important. All right. Anyway, trying to head off the crap. He said I'm the devil. I'm not watching him again. Okay, calm down. I did not say that. All right, calm down. Man, people hear what they want to hear all the goddamn time. Leo. Jesus Christ. It's right here. Leo, soap opera, position 5. 5 swords. Yeah, somebody's getting something wrong here. Here we go. Mr. or Mrs. Stabbed myself in the foot and like it. Here we go. It flew out. Lovers. It flew out on the table. Lovers reversed. The 5 of Wands on top of a 5 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. Somebody's trying to distract themselves from feelings that are trying to well up, trying to be dealt with. Whatever it is, there's something they need to deal with and they're focused on the wrong things. Okay? It's a net result of 5 swords. It's a net result of false victory or self-sabotage. The bridging energy is the King of Swords. They need to stop what they're doing and focus on what needs to be fixed, on what's really going on. All right? I think they have a lot of feelings for you. I think they know what to do. I will just talk about the Leo soap opera here. You know, I think they know exactly what to do, and I think this week, if they can calm the motherfucker down, they might work it out. They might actually come towards you. Okay? And I know I said that in recent readings. I can never predict what this person's going to do. The energy is flowing towards you. Somebody else is focused on something else. Well, I'm busy with this project right now. This connection is so powerful. The universe, the Fickle Gal universe, doesn't give a shit about your project that you're busy with. Doesn't care. Well, I've got tax problems. Doesn't care about your tax problems. Doesn't care. All right? No, doesn't matter. All right? This needs to be dealt with. They're writing it off as minor, and it's extremely major. All right? All right. It's Lee Majors. That's how major it is. All right? He got bionics and shit. All right. Virgo, position 6. Sometimes my wild card, sometimes you guys show up here. It was a silent reading yesterday. 6 of Pentacles. This is not you coming here again. Somebody might... almost literal to the card. Somebody might donate something to you or feel like you need something. Here's a jacket, kind of a thing like that. And you're like, why are you giving me this jacket? I don't understand. Oh, you keep it. What kind of a thing? I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on. I mean, I don't know. We could take up a fund for you if you need it. I mean, you could use my social media all you want for anything you want to do. I don't care. If you need a jacket, we get you one. I mean, but I feel like you're like confused. My advice, just take it, right? These kids don't need the coins, but they'll take them. I mean, mommy got a Range Rover, for fuck's sake. She's picking them up in a few minutes. They're wearing designer clothes. I mean, why is the Six of Pentacles here? I mean, that's just what it feels like. I don't know. I could be wrong. It may not be a jacket. It just might be something else. Somebody's buying you lunch or something, and you offer to buy them lunch, and it's almost insulting. Their response is like, "Oh, no, you keep your money. I'm gonna," It's like, what do you mean? What does that mean? You think what the $6 sandwich is going to put me in the pool? What are you talking about? Six of Pentacles. Why is it here? It's just what I get. I mean, maybe you do get a jacket. I don't know. It's the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups crossing this energy, this specific energy coming off of the Six of Pentacles, is an energy of charity. It's an energy of fucking charity. Look, it's like the United Way or something, or whichever one had the hands in the commercials that did that. I don't remember which one, but it's a bit of that. Okay? I mean, I don't know. The March of fucking Dimes? I have no fucking idea. What's on top? The Queen of Wands. Okay. And why is that here? The Queen of Swords. Yeah, I think somebody is looking on the surface of you and not going deeper and realizing that maybe on the surface you come across like you need help or you're not, or something's wrong. I mean, it might just be this week. I don't know. This week you come across like you need some help. You need some charity. But it's because people aren't seeing the depth of you. It's probably because your energy is distant. It's held back with the Seven of Wands and Seven of Pentacles from the other day. It's probably held back, and that's probably why. Sometimes that can happen. Don't be too offended. All right? It's an energy of charity. Bookending the Six of Pentacles is 10 Swords. Yeah, I get it. Oh, here, have a jacket. Look, she needs a jacket. Look at her. No underpants outside and the wind. And it looks cold. Oh, fuck off. I don't know. Just try not to get offended by it. You know what? If somebody wants to deposit money in my account, knock yourself out. Go into the bank. Now have fun. Somebody wants to give me a jacket, I'll take a fucking jacket. I'm not too proud, right? Rolling Stones, one of my favorite ones is "Ain't Too Proud to Beg," that kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe you need to take that attitude here, but really they're just looking at the surface. Libra position 7. You got this girl who looks really cold out there too. That's funny. The Magician. Oh man. Whoa. Okay, let's go. Come on, get it done, Steve. Let's go. All right. Your relationship with somebody is about to transform. And you might not know what happened. This is the type of energy when it happens with a magician like this, where you're friends, you go out to dinner, and they confess some feelings for you. The next thing you know, you're banging them, and then you're waking up next to them, and you go, what the fuck just happened? We were just friends 5 minutes ago. It's that kind of a thing. It's like you don't even know what the hell happened. It's a whole sleight of hand kind of energy. I mean, was I drugged? I mean, you weren't, but there's nothing nefarious here. It's that kind of thing. Your energy you and somebody else, your energy's about to transform. I think it's because they tell you how they feel. On some probably, or something. Whoa, flew out of the deck. Okay, I'll go get it. Hold on. Let me go get it. Oh, god damn. 5 of Pentacles reversed, flew out of the deck. And the Tower, yeah, your energy and somebody crossed by the 7 of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, I'm sorry. Same kind of difference, same kind of energy a little bit, but this one's moving a little bit. If you think back, somebody's been making hints. Somebody's been hinting. Somebody's been slowly but surely planting seeds. All right, and those seeds are growing. Somebody feels like they've been in the cold with you. They're lonely. They want somebody to bang them, right? Take off my cardigan, motherfucker, right? That kind of a thing. And I think you do it. I think it just, and I think the next morning you're like that squirrel, right there. What the fuck just happened? You know, and there's no going back. He can't live in that tree anymore. There's no going back between you and somebody. It could be banging. It doesn't have to be. It could be a family member or a friend, but it's more entertaining for me to do it this way, okay? Don't take me literally. Just catch my drift. It is what it is. You end up being this little squirrel. There's no going back. They're in from, once, I mean, this is all you knew of them before. You're going to see a lot more of them, and you can't unsee it. All right. Here we go. Whatever it is. Emotional, physical, whatever. Yeah. It's about to transform. I don't know if it does it this week, but it's about to happen. I suspect you need to work out this energy, or this energy needs to work itself out around you before this happens. Otherwise, you might reject this. That's what I get. Again, pay attention to what I said in the Mars reading. My hot Scorpio, position 8. The Five of Wands. The Five of Wands. Five of Wands. Why does that feel familiar? No, I'm not even fucking with you. Did you get the Five of Wands yesterday from the animal deck? Did you? I'm going to check it later. If I'm wrong, it's fine. I'll just look stupid on video for a minute. You dumbass Steve. You're so fucking stupid. No, I think you did. It's the same energy. Somebody got a bone to pick with you. Okay. But now it feels more like a boner. I don't know. I'm not sure here. Let me find out. Oh, I like that. I like this Five of Wands more than I liked the other days. I don't know. I have no idea. There's nothing better than angry sex. I mean, if it is that. I mean, you are my hot Scorpios. You know. I hate you. I hate you too. You know, bam, the neighbors are calling the cops. It's too noisy. Five of Wands. To be young again. All right, here we go. Let's see where we're at. The Five of Wands. It's crossed by the star. What's under that? The Nine of Swords. Very interesting. What's on top before I open my mouth? Yeah, justice. It's. And why is that here? The World. These are big cards on top of the tiniest card I could pull. It's the star crossing. Okay, I got tiny card. The weakest energy. All right, go with me here. The weakest energy is it reflects back to me as a medium from this deck, the Five of Wands. And I'm throwing justice and the World, the most powerful card I could pull on top of it. It's crossed by the star. And which is, by the way, comes after a tower. It's followed by a tower. I think this ties to this over here. I think you got some tension with somebody, and I think it's about to get motherfucking released. Okay? I do. And I think you can easily solve their problem, whatever it is, you know? I mean, it could be what I said over here. They've been hinting at you. I don't know. It may not have anything to do with banging. Again, the same frequency of energy can play out 1,000 different ways. I tell you that all the time, you know? I try to talk about extreme examples because I'm dealing with thousands of people. But, you know, the same energy that makes somebody rob a bank also makes your friend steal a 20 from your wallet. It's the same frequency of energy. It would come out the same way in the cards. Okay? It wouldn't be any bigger in the cards. The energy frequency would be exactly the same. The surrounding circumstances would be where it's different. The surrounding circumstances are different for all of you. Somebody here has been hoping and praying to get in your pants, or to solve a problem with you, and I think you solve it in a big way. I do. I don't know. That's just what I get. I don't know what else to say. I don't know that for all of you it's a banging thing. It could just be you make a new friend here, but whatever this is, you're balancing a great deal of energy. Both of you end up very happy here because of this. In other words, I feel like the other person might say, oh, God, I'm so glad. I thought it was a big deal. Because I see them worried about it, right? They think it's a big deal. For you, it's nothing. It's no big deal at all. You know? I mean, I don't know. I'm that way with plumbing problems. You know, I get calls from one of my wife's friends called one time. She was doing stuff with coconut oil in her hair, and then her sink got clogged. She thought it was like a huge deal. Oh no! Oh no! Right, I went over there, boiled some water, poured it down the drain. Everything's fine. Piece of cake. No big deal. But the sense of relief that comes off that person, you know, is huge. It's a huge sense of relief over something that's no big deal for you. Okay? All right. It is what it is. All right. All right, let's go. If you do anything with the coconut oil shit, do it, spit it in the trash or rinse it over a trash can. Don't put it down your damn drain. All right, Jesus. Okay, here we go. Sagittarius, position 9. All right, sometimes part of the cycle, sometimes not. I don't know. The 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's really, I'm going to say jealous. Yeah. I'm going to hold by what I said the other day, which I don't remember exactly what I said, but I feel like I followed your plan perfectly and my life is still shit. And here you are thriving, you know. They're making it your problem. Usually when that happens, I'll tell you, usually when that happens with me, I sit down, if I can, I sit down with the person and I say, tell me what you did. Tell me what I said, okay? And then tell me what you did. And I can usually find a gap in the process. I can usually find something that they did completely wrong because energy, the whole universe is math. Everything is mathematics. Math doesn't change. Math doesn't lie. So if there's a formula for doing something, you follow the formula, it comes out. It's like a recipe. You follow the recipe, you get a chocolate chip cookie. You skip a couple steps, you get a chocolate chip brick. Okay? I mean, it's just what it is. So, there you go. Well, I didn't think the baking soda was necessary. Oh, okay. Right. You skipped the egg, too, didn't you? Yeah. They're expensive. All right, here we go. Let's see where we're at. 9 of Pentacles. But you catch my drift, right? That's all you got to do is catch my drift. Okay? All right, here we go. 9 of Pentacles. Why is it here? Tell me about this. This is for a good number of you. This is one of the corners. The corners are very important. For the most number of people, it's the corners. Okay? I'll just, a little secret with these readings. This is not surprising. And this type of energy we're talking about here came out in the final 3 cards up on Friday. It did. It's the King of Pentacles. Yeah, your problem, it is. You fucker. How dare you be successful with your formula for success? Again. Imagine you wrote a cookbook and you get someone writing in. Everybody writes in and says, oh, I love the cookies. I love the this. I love the that. And somebody writes in and goes, these cookies were crap. And then you find out later that they didn't even follow the damn recipe. But they, it's a bit of that. You'd be surprised. You try to help people, how much people try to cut corners and half-ass things. No good deed goes unpunished. I will tell you, most of the time you get thank yous for it. But there's always that small percentage of time where you're like, I wasted my fucking breath here. 4 of Pentacles. Why is that here? The Hierophant. Somebody thinks you didn't tell them something. You left something out. Okay? Can I just keep it simple? Somebody thinks you left something out. Nope, I gave you the full cookie recipe. You're the one who left out the fucking baking soda and egg, you asshole. Right? No, you left something out. No, I gave you the full recipe. It's math. The whole universe is math. Whether it's a recipe or a math equation, if you follow the equation, you get the same result every time. Okay? Plain and simple. So, and again, I think I said yesterday about Amazon reviews and Yelp reviews. Don't be so quick to jump to the fact that the company fucked up. Always allow for the fact that maybe you did first. That's what you need to tell this person, whoever they are. Sit down with them and have them talk you through whatever process it is. Because I know you didn't leave anything out. I know you fucking didn't. All right? Capricorn, position 10. Queen of Wands. It's very... Well, you want me to say somebody's attracted to you. I know what you want me to say. It's trouble. It's trouble. But I don't know why. I think it's good trouble. Right? There you go. I think it's good. Isn't that a show? Good Trouble? Wasn't that a TV show? I think it's one of those girls. They're from the show. They're coming at you. I don't know. I have no idea. Here we go. The Queen of Wands. I'm not their demographic. We see where we're at here. It's crossed by the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody is making nice with you, but they want something. I'm just making you aware of it. Somebody's coming in, they might communicate, or the energy might just set up for it this week, but they want something. There's a reason for it. All right? It's not altruistic, meaning no strings attached. There's strings up the yin-yang here. All right, what's on top? The Two of Cups. Tell you everything you want to hear. Why is that here? Yeah, the Nine of Wands. Tell you everything you want to hear and don't say anything you don't. Yep. And there's your communication. The Eight of Wands is the bridging energy. I hear you. I hear you, universe. I got it. I'm spot the fuck on here. It might not happen this week. It might happen next week, the week after. It could happen in fucking May. I don't know. But pay attention. If this position resonates with you ever, or right now is the first time, bookmark this. All right? Clip it. I don't give a fuck what you do. Just remember what I said here. Somebody's telling you everything you want to hear and nothing that you don't. They got a reason for coming in. It's a purpose. All right? It behooves them to know you. It is a soul connection, but it's very mild. All right? I think at the end of the day, it makes you wiser. I think you gain from this, you gain wisdom from this. And there is, aside from perspective, there is not much better than gaining some wisdom. All right? It will help you. And it'll even carry over into your next life. I think it's a lot of wisdom. All right. Aquarius, position 11. Sometimes my wild card again. You guys didn't show up here, so you got a free coat though. That was nice, right? It was always nice to get a coat. Right? Good for you. All right. I hope you're nice and toasty. You didn't need a coat. I'm sure you have plenty of coats. But now you got another coat. To 8 swords. You're confused about the coat? No. You kind of look like you need a coat. Look, I would offer her a coat. It's windy and she's wearing that. I'm not even sure she got a bra on that thing. I would offer her a towel at the very least. Are you okay? That's how you're coming across to people. It's you. You're showing up here. This is a good number. You're coming across to people like this, but it's because of what I said in Friday's reading. Your energy's being held back. It's strong, it's attractive, but people can't figure out why it's attractive or why it's so strong, and because it's so distant, they can't get a clear look at you, so it looks like you need help. Okay? That's what's going on. People see you that way. A braless lady in a field. In a windy day. I don't know what else to tell you. All right, let's go. In a flowy dress. I have no idea. Let's see. Why is the 8 of Swords here? I have no idea. What the hell? It's crossed by the Knight of Cups. It's your gallant knight. The environmental energy is to help you. It's what I said. Rescue you. I would ask, are you okay? You all right? You need anything? You want some snacks? I don't know. I'm a little worried about you. I think you're fine. I know that your energy's being held back. I get it. You're fine. You're in a protective bubble. I see it while this works itself out. I get it. But other people are fucking, oh my God, I'm going to come in and rescue Steve's viewer. All right. You might get a lot of free shit. Whatever. What do you care? All right. It is what it is. At some point, it gets funny. You can always give it back later. Just take it. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for the coat. Oh, my God. Do you have any food? I haven't eaten in days. All right. Here we go with the 10 wands. It's hard for them to see you like this. Why is that here? The hangman. It's happening because you're in the hangman, because you're being held back while this repairs itself. I don't know why I'm your second favorite. You just saw it fucking play out right here. You guys showed up in the reading and it literally played out just as I said. Unreal. Good Lord Almighty. All right. Might not happen this week, might happen down the road. Look for you getting a bunch of free stuff from people. All right, I'll tell you. It might be confusing to you. You know, people, it could be also that you appear to be doing well. For some of you, the equal and opposite reaction could be happening, where you appear to be doing well and people keep giving you free stuff. It's something Tom Petty once said. Very wealthy man, of course, Tom Petty, right? He said, I get a lot of free stuff all the fucking time, right? Where was all that free stuff when I was living out of my car? You know, it's that kind of a thing, right? He didn't get a bunch. He can walk into any bar and somebody will give him a beer. Here's a beer. Knock yourself out. Guy's got $100 million. He doesn't need a free fucking beer. He needed it when he was living in his car. This same type of energy. People perceive things in a certain way, right? It's all because your energy is being held, all right? In this case, in your case. So I'm just letting you know it could play out either way. All right, so you might be like, well, I don't know if that's for me, Steve, because I got $1 bajillion and most people know that I don't need a free coat. You'd be surprised. This will be the energy where you're Tom Petty and you're getting free shit, right? And it might annoy you a little bit. You know, be like, okay, well, I don't, okay, if you want to leave, oh, you come back to your desk, there's piles of coats on there. I mean, it is what it is. Pisces, position 12. Again, I always like to point out the flow of the energy. It can always go either way. Keep that in mind, all right? It's not just about you versus somebody else. I know I'm pulling on you here, but within the energies, there's both are always present. Both flows are present, okay? Pisces, position 12, always read with 1 and 5. Am I on camera here? All right, there we go. Come on now. Let's go. The Empress. That doesn't surprise me. Somebody is hoping and praying and wishing and hoping, right, that you'll approach them. I'm just telling you. I'm being straight up with you. And they're distracting themselves so they don't do something stupid like approach you. That's what they're thinking. I want to do something stupid and approach Steve's viewer. But I hope Steve's viewer comes and approaches me. You know. I don't think you're ready for that yet. I think you just need to sit tight. Again, the week for you might be a whole lot of that. 4 swords and those 2. All right? It's okay. It's fine. Just have a week. All right? Why is the Empress here? Tell me about it. Tell me about the Empress. It's crossed by the 10 of Pentacles. Somebody really... I think they're trying... They hope you approach them because they want to be in the power position. I get that. That's a common thing with the DMs. Right? I think they're trying to better their life so that they feel more comfortable, even if you do approach them. I don't know. There's something about their life that you think you know that you don't know. There's something about that. I don't know. I have no idea. Let's see. The 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. Again, your energy is held back until you solve this. So again, they're not going to approach you. They hope you approach them. Why is that here? The Page of Cups. Yeah. It would be, I'm not going to repeat the messages I've already said. I am going to say in this one position, if you were to approach this person now, or they were to approach you, it would be smaller than it needs to be. You follow? Okay? It would be too small. It needs to be something bigger. And the Empress, by the way, is bookended by the Empress. So, you know, so that obviously is way too small. We need an energy match here. We need somebody's frequency to come up. It could be, in the case of this position, both people. All right? If it were to, so you're being held back, like I said Friday, right? And like I said over here, because if you were to approach this person, which you might be inclined to do with me saying they hope you approach them, it'd be too small. It wouldn't stick. All right? Wow. All right. Let's grab the animal deck. Randomly at the bottom is the most powerful card I could pull, the world. And let's pull 3 cards and a bottom card. Have the universe add all this up. Add it up, universe. What do we get? Where are we at? Wow. Okay. These cards are chatty today. All right. 3 cards and a bottom card. What do we get? I love this here. I mean, it might be as simple as you gave somebody a recipe and they said, this was shit. And then you ask them about it later and they didn't follow it. 9 times out of 10, they didn't follow it properly. Well, I added an extra half a teaspoon of the baking powder because I wanted to. Oh, okay. So that's probably why it tasted metallic then, right? And, if you add too much baking powder, you get a metallic taste. That's why you balance it out with salt. So it limits that. I mean, it's just, again, it's all energy. It doesn't matter. Any formula for success in life is the same thing. You can't just alter it. If there's a formula for success or frequency set for success, you don't get to say, well, I'll throw a little more of this on there. Who the fuck are you? Right? It's a bit of that. Who are you to mess with Sexitarian's fucking recipe? Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands. Crossing the center card, I'm going to pull. There's the World coming back. There's the Seven of Swords. And there's the Two of Swords. Again, underneath that is a Tower. We're getting close. This week sets the stage for your energy to be released. All right, the horses are on the track. They're behind the stall. We're about to hear the horns go off, and then the gates open. All right, right now, it may seem like nothing's going on, so a lot's about to be going on. Now, to take this time and use it wisely, I see it here. A lot's about to be going on. Things are about to change in a big way. There's no need for you to be confused or messed up or, oh God, what do I do? I'm at a crossroads. Look at the crossroads. I've told you in a recent write-up, it may have been about the year, it may have been my January write-up in the blog. I don't remember which one it was. I said, this is the year to play chess, not checkers. Okay? You need to plan ahead. You need to look at all the options in advance. So no matter what happens, you know exactly what to do. Okay? Whatever it is, try to look at as many angles as possible. The universe, the fickle old gal, is giving you time to do that. All right? You might get a little antsy in this energy. You might jump the gun a little bit. And this is a warning not to. And somebody else might as well. I would, if I were you, again, make your own decisions. I would make yourself a little more difficult to reach this week. I would lay back a little. I would enjoy some you time this week. Work on you. All right? You need, and I think that's a little bit of what's being said here, a little bit. You need to recharge yourself. Like I did, I went fishing. It's important. It's important that I took the time that I needed to go do some fishing. I still sporadically show up here and throw a reading, whatever. I don't want to leave you guys hanging, but I need a break. It's nice. It's nice to get out on the lake, get out in nature, recharge my energy. It's nice. You might want to do the same thing. I see the nature right here, right? I recommend putting sticks in your hair or a golden eagle feather up your ass, but either way, whatever you want to do, knock yourself out. Just don't tell me if you pluck a feather from a golden eagle. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.